We have a network throughout the country, and actually now throughout the globe, of people really passionate about working in this way. If you have passionate people working across the country, you don't feel as alone in your work. You have people to reach out to ask for help, and you feel like you're part of something bigger.
We are working on connecting mentors with students. So we're developing a web platform to improve communication between students that want to know more about industries they're trying to get into, and then mentors that may have time to provide that information.
Based on this person, do you think it's someone you'd be interested in connecting with, creating a relationship with? Go ahead and click connect, please.
Getting user feedback and developing a process where you can iterate based on input from the people that will eventually use your products is a no-brainer.
Make sure that the supports are transparent and
My name is Sachin Jhunjhunwala. I teach high school math. So today I was approached with a lot of problems related to mental health.
Community, a creative outlet for mental health.
And I found their approaches really great, but a lot of the feedback I provided was around the positive aspects of their programs, but also ways of providing students more structure and more supports to help them overcome some of their mental health struggles. I think that really is an important part of the design processes. It's not about getting it right the first time, it's about getting it right eventually. And so I find it really valuable as an individual, but also important that I'm providing them critical feedback.
So I've really resonated with this belief that we should be thinking about the systems that we have and how they serve the people who run them and who work in them, as well as the people who experience them and get services through them. And so I think it was really that element of human-centered design that resonated with me, and that I really try to focus in my work with federal employees who are one of my biggest stakeholders.
Yeah, but it's okay.
So far in this leadership studio, we've had the opportunity to have a high schooler in our team, which has been really cool because we've been able to talk to her about kind of questions that we want to discuss.
Instead of me asking, okay, so if a student asked, oh, I'm really into chemistry, what would you say to them? We actually had a student ask her that, and we were able to get a really authentic response and get some insights from that.
It was great to meet with community members because a lot of them said they were teachers, so it felt like we could talk to them.
In the community.
Right, it seems like we was actually explaining it, and then they was helping us fix it. It was pretty cool.
We have high school students on teams that haven't even gone to college yet, and they are designing solutions around a city's experiences and challenges. Like, that's incredible.
The people who engage in these projects get to learn so much more about their community than they ever would before. They get to work with these community members and really start to identify as community members themselves. And I think that is core to the fabric of our country and the success of our country.
1, 2, 3.